Good day, welcome back to another video lesson. And in this video, we will talk about arithmetic sequence, how to determine if the sequence is arithmetic, and how to find the missing term in an arithmetic sequence. From the previous video, we defined sequence as an ordered list of numbers that follow a certain rule or pattern. One type of sequence is the arithmetic sequence, and we define arithmetic sequence as a sequence where the difference between consecutive terms is constant. It is a sequence where each term increases or decreases by a constant difference. Let's take a look at these examples and determine which of them are arithmetic sequence. From the previous, we defined arithmetic sequence as a sequence with common difference. Now, determining the pattern used in each sequence will guide us in identifying if the given sequence is an arithmetic sequence or not. So for example number 1, we have here the sequence 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. If we take a look at the difference from the two consecutive terms, so for our second and first term, that is 5 minus 3, that gives us an answer which is 2. From our third and second term, 7 minus 5, that is equal to 2. From our fourth and third term, 9 minus 7, that is equal to 2. From our fifth and fourth term, that is 11 minus 9, this is 2. And then we have 13 minus 11, that gives us 2. So since we have a common difference here in the 2, so we consider this one as an arithmetic sequence with a common difference of 2. For our second example, by observing our pattern, we know that we obtain our second term by adding 5 to the previous term. So that is 7 plus 5, that gives us 12, 12 plus 5, that gives us 17, 17 plus 5, that gives us 22, and 22 plus 5, that gives us 27. So therefore, we have here a common difference of 5. So this is an example also of an arithmetic sequence with a common difference of 5. For our third example, as we can observe also here, from 5, we obtain 10 by adding 5 to our previous term. That is 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. And then for our third term, that is 10 plus 5 equals 15. For our fourth term, that is 15 plus 5 equals 20. For our fifth term, that is 20 plus 5 equals 25, and so on. With that, this is also an example of an arithmetic sequence with a common difference of 5. For our fourth example, if we get the difference from our two consecutive terms, we have here 6 minus 3, that gives us 3. 12 minus 6, this gives us 6. Now, by just looking at the first two differences that we have here, since we have different values, so therefore we cannot consider this one as an arithmetic sequence because we don't have a common difference. The same with number 5. If we try to subtract our consecutive terms here, that's 1 minus 1 equals 0, 2 minus 1, that is equal to 1, 3 minus 2, that is equal to 1, 5 minus 3, that is equal to 2. We don't have a common difference, so therefore this is not an arithmetic sequence because there is no common difference. Now, after identifying if the given sequence is an arithmetic sequence or not, the next thing that you will learn in this video is on how to find the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. To determine the nth term of an arithmetic sequence, we'll be using this general formula. We have a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. Now, in this formula, our a sub n represents our nth term, our a sub 1 represents our first term, our variable d represents our common difference, and our n represents the number of terms. For our example number 6, find the 10th term of the sequence 3, 14, 25, and 36. To find the 10th term, we will first find our common difference, and we can determine our common difference by subtracting our consecutive terms. So you can choose from first and second term, you can also choose second and third term, or you can have third and fourth term. So let's try to use our second and our first term. That is, d is equal to our a sub 2 minus a sub 1. Given that our second term is 14, we have here 14 minus 3. That gives us 11. Therefore, our common difference here is 11. After determining our common difference, the next thing that you will do is to use the formula for the arithmetic sequence, that is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. And we'll be substituting our given since we are looking for our 10th term. So that means we have a sub 10 is equal to our first term, which is in this case we have 3 as our first term. That is 3 plus our value for n, which is again 10 because we are looking for the 10th term. And then we have here minus 1 times our common difference. Based on our computation, we have 11. So we have here times 11. And then simplifying this one, you'll have 3 plus 10 minus 1. Of course, that's 9. And then 9 times 11, that gives us 99. So adding 3 and 99, that gives us 102. Therefore, our 10th term in the given sequence is 102. For our next example, find the 17th term of the sequence 101, 95, 89, 83, and so on. Following the same procedure with the previous example, we first find our common difference. That is by subtracting our consecutive terms. We can have here the first two terms, that's 95 minus 101, and that gives us a result which is negative 6. So our common difference here is a negative number because as you can see in our pattern, it's a decreasing pattern. Now after that, we will then substitute the value of our a sub 1, which is in this case 101, the value of our n, since we're looking for our 70th term, so that would be 17, and then the value of our d, which is negative 6. By substituting those values, we will obtain a sub 17 is equal to 101 plus 17 minus 1 times negative 6. And then simplifying this part, 17 minus 1, that's equal to positive 16. And multiplying 16 and negative 16, that gives us negative 96. So 101 plus negative 96, that gives us an answer which is 5. So therefore, our 17th term in the given sequence is 5. Next example, we have find the 20th term of an arithmetic sequence if the first term is 25 and our common difference is 16. Now, since our first term is already given, which is 25, and we are also given our common difference, which is 16, so knowing that we are looking for our 20th term, we'll just plug in that one directly to our formula. That's a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. So our n here is 20, therefore we have a sub 20 is equal to, our a sub 1 is 25 plus 20 minus 1 times our common difference, which is 16. Now simplifying this one, that gives us 25 plus 19 times 16, and 19 times 16, that gives us a total of 304. And adding 25 and 304, that gives us 329. So therefore, our 20th term is 329. For our last example, we have find the common difference of an arithmetic sequence if the first term is 11 and the 30th term is 185. Now, in this problem here, we are not looking for our nth term, but instead we are looking for our common difference. And to solve for our common difference, again, we'll still be using the same formula. We have a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. Just need to substitute our given value in the problem before we can compute for our common difference, or d, at the end. So since we're looking for our common difference given the 30th term, therefore we have here a sub 30 is equal to, or a sub 1, which is in this case 11. So that is 11 plus 30 minus 1. So by simplifying this, we know that our a sub 30 is 185. So that's 185 equals 11 plus 30 minus 1 is just 29. So this is 29D. And then by applying the subtraction or the addition property of equality, will be adding negative 11 to both sides. So we'll have here 185 minus 11 is equal to, of course, 11 minus 11, that's already 0. So what is left here is 29D. So 185 minus 11, that gives us 174 equals 29D. And then after that, we'll be dividing both sides of our equation by 29 in order to remove this 29 dito sa D po natin. So we have here 174 divided by 29 equals 29D over 29. So as a result, we can cancel out 29. So on the other side, you have here 174 over 29. That gives us an answer, which is 6. So therefore, our common difference here is 6. So to summarize what we've learned in this video, we define again arithmetic sequence as a sequence where the difference between consecutive terms is constant, and that difference is what we call a common difference. And the formula for determining the nth term of an arithmetic sequence is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. Thank you for watching and see you again next time.